Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gabriel Allaf, and today we are doing business in the Microsoft Office. If you haven't figured it out yet, today I'll be presenting on a very popular Fortune 500 company. And obviously, this popular Fortune 500 company I'm referring to is Microsoft, or Microsoft Incorporated. So, what is Microsoft? Microsoft Incorporated is currently listed as number 25 on the list of Fortune 500 companies that currently exist. In other words, Microsoft is one of the most successful businesses of the world. It is due to the fact that Microsoft is widely known as one of the world's leading designer and manufacturer for various products, such as mobile communication, media devices, and computers, ranging from personal computers to laptops. Moreover, Microsoft is also known as a global leader in terms of software, various services, networking, and applications. But Microsoft obviously didn't just come into existence with a huge amount of success, but Microsoft started small and took time. The story of Microsoft begins with two founders, Bill Gates and Paul Allen, who had been childhood friends. Both came together and founded Microsoft on April 4th, 1975, and had the original headquarters in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Originally, Gates and Allen called their company Microsoft because they were going to produce microprocessors and software, which could be used for the Altar 8800, which was an early personal computer. But in order to do so, this required some lifestyle changes. So Allen quit his job as a programmer in Boston, and Gates left Harvard University. In the end, they both moved to Albuquerque, or back to Albuquerque, where they could focus on Microsoft. And soon after, by the end of 1978, Microsoft sales topped more than $1 million. But in 1979, they moved Microsoft's headquarters to Washington, in a suburb where they grew up. Then in 1981, Microsoft licensed its first MS-DOS operating system to IBM for its first personal computer. Despite Microsoft's success to this point, there was a bump in the road during 1983, which featured Allen departing the company because he was diagnosed with lymphoma. And although Allen was successfully treated, he did not return, and he went on to pursue other business opportunities. However, in 1985, Microsoft released its now famous operating system, which is Windows, which included a lot of new features. And then in 1986, it went public. During the rest of the 1980s and a majority of the 1990s, Microsoft continued to innovate and experience success. However, during 1998, the U.S. Department of Justice, along with 20 state attorneys, charged Microsoft with violating antitrust laws by using its dominance to drive out competitors out of business. A settlement was reached in 2001, but due to the settlement, Microsoft now had restrictions on its corporate practices. The same year, 2001, Microsoft joined the video game market by launching the Xbox. Finally, over the course of its history, Microsoft has changed its slogan, and logo multiple times, but the current logo was revealed and released in 2012. In summation, Microsoft has continued to experience success in its various avenues, but also falling slightly behind competitors such as Apple as of currently. Under its previous leadership, the business strategy of Microsoft was to develop and sell brand new, innovative products which blended art and technology together in order to provide a simple and streamlined user experience. And as of its recent history, Microsoft has experienced a change in terms of its corporate business strategy, as the company changed CEOs by replacing previous CEO Steve Ballmer to the new now CEO, Satya Nadella. So as of the last few years, under his direction, or Nadella's, Microsoft business strategy is now focused more on developing and strengthening itself around cloud computing. Even though these strategies are slightly different, they are still centralized around the main idea of promoting Microsoft as a company and the products it creates, in order for the company to experience success. But how are Microsoft strategies successful? Well, the result of the competition that Microsoft faces. For instance, the first competitive force that troubles Microsoft is the threat of new entrants into the industry and its markets. But in order to counter this competitive force, Microsoft utilizes the alliance competitive strategy to expand its business. An example can be seen through Microsoft acquiring dozens of other companies such as Skype, Nokia, LinkedIn, and dozens more. By acquiring such businesses, Microsoft was able to eliminate the competition and obtain these other businesses' technology as well as the talent of the employees to strengthen itself. In turn, such acquisitions enable Microsoft to make vast improvements to the products and services that they offer. Thus, by employing the alliance competitive strategy, Microsoft continues to expand as well as watch its customer bases and profit increase. A second competitive force that Microsoft experiences is the rivalry of already existing competitors within the industry. As previously mentioned, Microsoft possesses multiple competitors, which can be seen through other businesses such as Apple, Samsung, HP, and many more. However, Microsoft has been able to succeed by employing innovative and differentiation strategies. From a personal perspective, these strategies go hand in hand. For instance, Microsoft is always ahead in terms of innovation versus competitors. To elaborate, Microsoft promotes itself on differentiation and innovation as a majority of personal computers come with pre-installed Microsoft software. In other words, Microsoft has always been popular and useful, even against its competitors, which in turn enables Microsoft to be differentiated amongst its competitors by providing products and services that many competitors have not yet even developed. Furthermore, Microsoft promotes itself on simplicity and ease, and use as its products provide a simple interface that individuals around the world easily understand. In addition to their competitive strategies, Microsoft also incorporates Customer Relationship Management, or CRM, as their enterprise business system. Like all their businesses, Microsoft aims to ensure the satisfaction of their customers and their future business. For instance, in 2012, Microsoft announced that since 1983, their U.S. employees have raised $1 billion in cash, which was donated to help approximately 31,000 nonprofits and community organizations around the world. Furthermore, for an entire month, Microsoft and its employees partake in several activities such as 5K runs, an online action, and a car show. These programs clearly provide an image of Microsoft and their commitment to the community. Furthermore, this image of Microsoft, which is being spread throughout programs, may entice customers or sponsors to donate towards the development of future programs to further help the community, if not the world. Furthermore, Microsoft encourages customers to take satisfaction surveys that are provided at the bottom of their respective receipt, thus allowing Microsoft to understand and reflect on the customer's responses in order to improve their services. Microsoft is also using social media in order to obtain a competitive advantage within the industry in the markets. However, Microsoft has a very distinct approach in comparison to its competitors, as Microsoft has a desire to maximize their social media presence. This is witnessed through Microsoft's official account being present on a wide range of social media platforms, such as YouTube, Tumblr, Twitter, and Facebook. Despite Microsoft's invasive approach to social media, their actions have had no negative impacts on the success of the company, as sales and profit are still increasing. In summation, Microsoft's distinct actions in terms of social media presence seems to provide Microsoft a unique characteristic and image of strengths to its customers that only further contribute to their success. If all the factors I just mentioned result in Microsoft's structure, climate, and culture, Microsoft still possesses a normal hierarchical structure. However, it possesses three main characteristics that allow the company to continue its success by rapidly developing new innovations. First, Microsoft possesses a spoke and middle hierarchy, which means there are more collaboration among different sectors of the company, with vice presidents possessing more power. However, Satya Nadella still remains as the center by being the current CEO. Second, Microsoft incorporates function-based grouping, where there is a senior vice president who handles different sectors of the company and then reports to Cecilia Nadilla to handle a business function. Finally, Microsoft incorporates product-based grouping, where there is a greater number of vice presidents below the senior vice president in order to obtain focus on various outputs and products, enabling Microsoft to focus on multiple products and services at once. As we can all see, Microsoft has experienced a tremendous amount of success, but Microsoft truly does need to take caution when acquiring other businesses. For instance, when Microsoft acquired Nokia, this was very costly as it cost them about $8 billion with no benefits in near sight. In summation, I would advise Microsoft to be cautious when regarding your business acquisitions and strive to make acquisitions that will only definitely improve their products and services. In summation, Microsoft uses differentiation, alliance, and innovative competitive strategies to discover new methods of conducting business and expanding production. This business model and organizational structure has given Microsoft an edge over its competitors. Furthermore, Microsoft employs the Customer Relationship Management Enterprise Business System to develop and cultivate relationships with their customers. Furthermore, Microsoft has expanded in particular avenues of social media to promote their focus on the overall quality of their services and products with the potential to improve on their business acquisitions. This has helped Microsoft achieve its primary goal, which is the satisfaction and retaining of their customers as it contributes to their success and expansion. This concludes my presentation. I have also provided references for all the information presented if anyone is further interested. Thank you.